to the normal. It's like now nothing is going to work. So
I'm
congratulations.
not
Have
mad. I'm
fun.
disappointed.
I am a little disappointed, to be honest. Like, I got to go with like full dad mode here. We're like, listen, I'm not upset. I'm really disappointed that you didn't do better. And that's where I am right now. I'm just disappointed. And I don't understand how it didn't work. So now I've got to spend the rest of my off time trying to figure out how I can bevel some goddamn edges. OBS is so dumb.
All I
It's
want to do is bevel my edges,
like
OBS.
it's I need you to make a mask that fits this frame. And it's not complicated. The overlay looks nice though. Hey, the updated overlay is good. We like that.
Yeah, that's
Little
nice. That's good stuff.
little clean touch.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
clean it up a little bit. Got a lot to talk about tonight. No, we don't. We don't have a lot to talk about. We're right on the cusp of football,
We have
which
not a lot of
means
things that we're going to talk a lot about.
yeah, which means that we are like we are danger close to being like into like the best time of the year, where like football kicks off and we have something to talk about even when there's nothing to talk about
But we're
because
running out of time every week.
the games are so good and we got to talk about each one and how everybody's ridiculous. The AL wild card is something we're going to talk about
The AL
because
wild card is absolutely insane right
it
now.
doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
It could go about 8 different ways, and we've got a month and some change left to go.
The other thing that we're definitely going to be talking about is we got some football injuries. Yeah, we absolutely got football injuries, which is miserable. And then we've got I'm excited for this, the all dud draft, where we're
Yeah.
going to take guys who got all the preseason hype and then did nothing with their actual chance.
Preseason hype, big contract, whatever it may be. Just hype coming into a
Big
new
hype,
place, and
big
they
hype
did
coming
nothing.
in. They did nothing. But we are going to lead off with a little bit of baseball. Um, where would you like
Tis
to
the
start?
season.
Because this AL
Um,
wildcard race is like 7 teams.
so yeah, let's start there. I have it listed out as 7 teams. I've ranked them in order of teams that I wouldn't want to necessarily see in the playoffs, but like Secret Time, I'd see all of them.
Sure.
I think all of the teams that are currently sitting in playoff spots are better than anyone on here.
Yeah.
But if they were to get in, these are the teams that I think would do damn. I have Toronto at 1.
I think that's fair. They went to the World Series last year. If
Their
they're
lineup
healthy and
has
they
just been incredibly
figure it
hurt.
out. Yeah.
Their pitching has still been pretty decent. Um, they Vladdy, like, can we get a home run in Toronto? Do
Just
those
one.
exist anymore?
Just
He's,
one.
Mickey Gasper has more in the last 3 days at Fenway than Vlad's had all year, and there was only home runs.
Yeah.
Toronto, I think, can still be dangerous. They like kind of bought and sold at the deadline, which means that they think that guys are going to come back, get some reinforcements, and off we go back to the same place they were last year. Out of these teams, they're the ones that I think could do it, um, especially on the run you've been on as of late.
Winning series. That's all that matters. They're not trying to like when the Sox got hot, they just won every game. There was no
Yeah,
losing. It was 15 straight.
15 straight and then 9 straight.
Yeah. So like that's hard to do. What Toronto's doing is something that you can sustain. You're winning the series. You don't have to win 3 games. You have to win at least 2. Like they just went 5-2 at home. They beat up on the Rays last night. Today is it's a crazy one. It's 7-5 for Tampa right now. Both pitchers looked unhittable, and then every pitch got hit in the 5th inning. So
We
uh,
lost in extras, but Mickey Gasper went yard again.
he did go yard.
More bombs than Baghdad, Mickey Gasper.
What a guy. Shout him out. But it's like they've been playing really well. Captain Kirk, Alejandro Kirk, has been the only healthy Blue Jay batter that's actually starting to play. He's at like 368 over his last 10 games. He's been unbelievable. Had a bomb last night, had another homer today. He is playing incredible baseball right now, and if you're going to compete, I think he's one of the guys you got to rely on. Vladdy's not going to be back until Saturday at the earliest on the concussion protocol. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe this rest is what he needs. Maybe he's not actually concussed. He just needs some days off. Have some tacos in Florida.
Somebody
Get a
smacked them
cubano.
so hard that they were like, "You just snap out of it."
It's Lombard, by the way.
Concussed him.
It was
Hopefully they're
Lombard.
back.
He
Yeah.
didn't mean to. Guy's actually legit, which pisses me off. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
we'll
the
see.
best defensive shortstop in baseball since he's been called up.
Yeah, he's just been unbelievable. Again, don't get it. Um, I don't know what you do with the rest of the teams in that wild card race, though. So you got the list. Give me the list. Right now, the Twins are in it.
I have them at 2, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're the only team out of these 7 that's like got good offensive production and pitching production right now. Everyone else is like at the bottom of one, at the top of the other, or somewhere in the middle. Like I don't really know how they're doing it because you look at their roster, it's dog shit, and they just keep winning games.
It's kind of a piss off. The Texas Rangers.
Nope, got them at 5. I have the Guardians at 3.
Guardians are the other plucky one.
They always just find a way to do it. Also, the White Sox have been slipping a little bit as of late. They blew 2 leads back-to-back days to the Cubs just now. Back-to-back walk-offs for the Cubs as well. If you looked at I should have posted the clip, but the game-winning run today, who's the center fielder? I wrote it down. Oh, Tristan Peters was in center for the White Sox. He was like maybe 10 feet behind second base as Carson Kelly was rounding third base, and he couldn't get the throw there. He bounced it 3 times to the mound. I understand it was raining, but like what kind of throw was that with the game on the line? Oh, holy shit. And Pete Crow Armstrong just MVP right now, running away with it.
Love that. Love to see it.
Point of that is White Sox have been slipping as of late. I could see the Guardians or Twins making a play on the division, let alone the wild card, but White Sox should be able to coast. What's their record right now?
White Sox right now?
Yeah.
They are 66-60.
Yeah, so they're not.
The Rangers, oddly enough, I know you have them at 5, could also win the AL West and make the playoffs because they are like a game back of the Astros. But
I just don't trust them at all.
No.
They're 21st in team OPS, and they are like 27th or 26th in team ERA. Like again, don't really understand how they're continuing to win games, but they find a way.
Well, we talked about them when we had John on the show, how they were supposed to be a lot better than they were, and they just haven't figured it out. I'm assuming you have the Orioles at 4 then?
Mariners, I don't know why I still believe in them a little bit.
Mariners at 4, Orioles at 6.
Yeah, Tigers 7.
Tigers 7. Yeah, Tigers lost again today.
They'll continue to do that.
Yeah,
it's just crazy that they're like feasibly in the playoffs. If they got on like half the hot streak the Sox did, they'd be right there. It's
all of those
wild how long the baseball season is. But they traded Skubal and Casey Mize at the deadline. Like even if they get there, there's just no chance. Well, you don't have a guy that you got Framber Valdez to melt down in a playoff game for you. Have fucking
goddamn
fun with
Framber Valdez. Oh, shout him out. Friend of the show, Framber Valdez.
The Mariners, I still believe in a little bit, even though they have they're the furthest back of any of those teams.
Yes.
Like again, similar to Toronto, I saw them do it last year. They're pitching, like if you were able to get to the playoffs somehow, I trust in that rotation. There's still some big names in the lineup. I don't know.
It's feasible.
Right. They just keep losing games, and Cal Raleigh's
dog shit.
Like a shadow of what he was last year.
What happened? What happened to that guy?
He's all out of juice. He's no good. He's used up.
I don't understand that even a little bit.
Crusty sock.
Like, if I'm being honest with you, I don't get that. How do you go from like 60 home runs, I can't be stopped, to what did he have, like 52 hits or something like that?
He's got a 157 average with 13 home runs right now.
How many hits does he have this season? Not a lot. 52. I was right.
52 on the fucking
hits.
nail.
13 homers. 52 hits, 44 RBI.
He's got 2 more hits than he does walks.
He's striking out at an alarming rate, 124 days. That is a big problem right there. That's probably I think I just solved it. Not to be Scooby Doo here, but Zoink Scoob, 124 strikeouts. Maybe don't K as much. He had 188 all of last year, for what it's worth.
Still high, but
that's a lot. he had 147 hits last year. That was the difference. Just yikes. Sox still doing okay. You're not where you want to be.
No, we're in chapter 3 of the season right now. We're still kind of don't really know what it's going to be. We play to our competition like scary. If we're
Like
playing the
nobody's
Dodgers, we're
business.
going to be incredible. If we're playing just the absolute worst scum of the league, we're going to play exactly like them. Lost in extras today to Arizona, but still won the series, so we'll take it. And like I said, it's been a fun one. Mickey Gasper. Um, Adley's starting to break out of the slump. He was horrific the first week or so that we had him. Um,
To
that
be fair,
Toronto series was
I was gonna
especially
say,
tough.
you brought him up against Toronto, and he had to face like tough pitching
Yeah.
immediately. Wasn't like you gave him any breaks.
My favorite was that he finally got out of the slump and like he's been playing well the last couple days. He had a home run yesterday, um, 3 RBIs, and then today they're like, "We're gonna start Connor Wong. We need to get him off the bench, get his legs loose." Like, come on, man. What is odd call to me? But Roman
Strange.
Anthony on a rehab stint right now. He hit a fucking nuke in the first at bat in Portland. That was
Love
that
that.
was nice to see. Trevor Story's also on a rehab assignment. I expect both of those guys to slot right back into the lineup, especially with Yoshida getting hurt. Roman will just slide right into DH or left field, wherever they're comfortable putting him. And then Story, there's been a little bit of dispute as to if he's going to get shortstop back. Like, he's going to play shortstop when he gets back. I understand
Why
that
is it even a
Monasterio's
question
been
though?
great
Yeah, but
because Monasterio's been good and Trevor Story was absolute dog shit to start the year. But he was like the worst hitter in baseball for the first 2 months of last season, and he
I
turned around
guess.
and was like a 125 OPS plus guy the back half of the year. And if you get that guy inserted into this lineup, I like the upside is hard to ignore. Um, but Monasterio being the sacrifice there is tough because his bat's been fantastic for the last like 2 months.
Yeah. You're in the same boat that Toronto's in with Vladdy when he comes back, which is what do you do with a guy who is slumping, or what do you do when a guy is hot? Because Jays have been playing well. Vladdy has not been playing well. Do you just put him at the two, like, hey, you normally go at the 2 hole, and it's like, not anymore, man. You're batting fifth. Like, I know that he got a 14-year, $500 million contract, but like, do you mess with the with the vibes when the team is
I do think
playing
there's
well?
something. I think there's something to it. Like that's also got to be some pressure on the player coming back in, being like, I suck right now. I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah,
Like Roman's coming back and leading off. They already said that's happening. He hasn't before he even had a a rehab start. And they're like, yeah, he's gonna be hitting first in the lineup. So
this guy
enjoy it while you got it,
hitting
Sogi.
hitting nukes.
Well, I'm sure that's got to weigh on you a little bit. Obviously, you're a professional. It's what you're paid to do. But being on the bench for that long and then coming right in and having to be a crucial part of your offense when they were doing just fine without you.
I think he also wants to win, so like, there's part of him that I wonder if old Vladdy, the one that has never gone deep in the playoffs, would be different than the Vladdy who went to the World Series and lost in like heartbreaking fashion. Because I'm wondering if there is some crossover there where it's like, look, you get right in the 5 hole. I'm not asking you to go. I'm not asking you to bat ninth. Like, you're still in a power spot. It's just you're not. You might not hit in the first inning, man. But like, get right, get the bat right. Maybe hit a homer, and we'll move you back up. But like, you can't mess around with that lineup. Not if it's playing well. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Did you see Fernando Tatis?
No,
Oh, buddy. Yesterday, Tatis robbery. He
I'm watching it right
absolutely,
now.
absolutely crushed.
Oh
Um,
my.
yeah.
With the hat falling off too.
Yep.
Stare down. Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. It Fernando Tatis, if you don't know.
I still want him on the Red Sox. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care
he's
about any of it.
did you want to just get him on the Red Sox? We're gonna pull up Reddit because Reddit's got the play and we're just going to show it. I don't care. Look at this. Look at this beaut. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Stare him down.
Unbelievable.
Love that.
Unbelievable, right? What a catch. He also did it with the bat that game. Unbelievable play. He is so good. And when he is right, he's right.
They were like ushering him out the door the first month of the year.
Yeah. Well, remember he had a motorcycle crash before and he did a whole bunch of nonsense and they weren't.
Because Savant has never not looked good. They had the same thing with Vladdy too. They were like, he's not hitting home runs. It's like, yeah, he's still hitting the absolute piss out of every baseball.
Yeah. It's like, his exit velocity is still 107. It's like, I think we're fine. Just needs to get that launch angle up.
5 of the, what was there, 12 batting categories, he's 92nd or higher.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yankees continue to do Yankee things, which is to say that they win games and
bitch, moan, and
complain about losing games when they ought to not be complaining about anything. Never seen a team in a playoff spot complain so much. Never once.
Comfortably in a playoff spot.
Like not even in the same ballpark as like
they're 15 games up and it's doom and gloom constantly.
Every single
Twitter,
game,
fucking
every game I watch, I have to hope for the best and help. I'm like, I hope we win and everyone else loses. Meanwhile, they're like, we lost one of these 3 games. This is terrible. I hate it so much. I hate
just
it.
The like small convenience spin the chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. You got any other baseball doozies you want to touch on before we move on to quick injury notes for the NFC South?
I'm good. We can move into NFL.
Little NFL talk.
Patriots Eagles joint practice too.
Yes. How you feeling about the joint practice?
The joint practice is way more like telling to me than any preseason game. The preseason games are fucking stupid. The joint practices are where it's at. That's where you get the gems. Like we got like all of our best on all of the Eagles' best today. The same. They did one drive up on offense and one drive on defense, and they looked fucking fantastic. All about it. AJ Brown looked great. All the clips they're posting of him just completely separated. Nobody around them. I almost just shattered my bong. I need to move it real quick.
Yeah, you move that. That's danger.
I'm very talking with my hands, and I actually cannot believe I didn't hit it. That would have been the loudest, just tough bong water smell here for the rest of the show. But yeah, Pats look good today. Brown, Dobbs and Pop Douglas were the 3 receivers that came out. The only one that didn't look good was Borgallis. So that guy's been brutal so far.
He needs to find some...
left. Every kick has been left.
He needs to find Jesus or something. I don't know.
And Jalen Carter started a fight. Could you believe it? Could you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
What a shock. He
Vrabel
spit on anybody?
To break it up. No, he flipped off people. But I mean, Milton Williams came onto the field flipping off the Eagles. So
I
it's
love Milton Williams so much.
He's
That's
the
my
best.
dog. That's my dog right there.
Him and Barmore up the middle just have to talk so much shit through the duration
It's
of
got to
a game.
be unbelievable. They will say things about your mother you never ever thought you would heard being said.
Jalen Hurts sucked it up too. God, was awful.
49%, 3 picks, no tutties.
Bad.
Not good. Not a good day.
They ended the scrimmage with a pick, and the Patriots took it back to the house and were doing the full team celebration. The Eagles like, all right, we're done. Let's wrap the scrimmage up.
Injury bug has hit camp, and I know I'm not saying this as in like that's shocking. Injury bug has hit a lot of camps.
Jaden Higgins, rest in peace. Guy
Jaden
won me
Higgins.
some money last year.
We're gonna drop the RIPs. Oh, Jaden Higgins, buddy, he had a tough go. He was ready. I think I had just dropped Tank Dell in one of my leagues thinking, he's never going to see the field. Guess what? I think he's going to see the field now.
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins, he done for the year, I think, is the
ACL.
prognosis. He gone. Alvin Kamara, who I did a fantasy video on talking about how he was getting incredible value for getting him, he's out a month. It's at least a month after sustaining an MCL sprain. I'm hoping that it's a month or less, but we'll see. Jordan Tyson also got hurt. I forget what his injury was, but
could you believe it?
Jordan Tyson.
Could you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
It's been huge. It's been a lot of injuries coming through.
James Pierce Jr. injury of the brain, suspended
because he's an idiot. What a shock. Is there anyone that you looked at and you were like, oh damn? Surprised Jackson Dart didn't get killed. You saw that hit on him.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that hit?
You're surprised every time Jackson Dart takes another breath. Every time he's another minute alive is another minute I'm shocked.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of guys are hurt, a lot of injured reserve.
You got watching the preseason game with your starting quarterback in, and he gets fucking folded in half like a towel, like first quarter, and just stays down. You got to be like, why is he out there? I don't understand. I would never play any of my starters in the preseason. I don't care. I'll do it at joint practices. That's it. I'm not letting them see the field in a preseason game.
Yeah,
It's scary enough having them hitting in practice and shit. And you're just like, God, please, we need you. So, yeah, get up. You're fine. Don't worry.
What is Harbaugh
fallen
doing?
Toddler energy.
Why is Harbaugh got them out there? Makes
Belichick used to do it with Brady, play him for like fucking 3 quarters in the preseason. It was terrifying.
Yeah, we don't need that. I don't need any of that. I can do without it.
Yeah.
I know Drake May's fine. He will get his reps in the regular season.
I'm good.
He can throw joint practice. You can he practices with Christian Gonzalez. We're fine. I don't need to worry about it. Who still isn't signed, by the way. Still isn't signed.
Oh. Like, I don't care what he wants at this point. I'm paying him.
Just give it to him. Just give him the money.
I'm paying him. If he got fucking $5 million or $10 million more than Devin Witherspoon total, I'd be like, sounds good. I'll take it. Get him on my football team.
Gimme.
Don't piss him the fuck off.
No, why are we doing any of that?
No, just pay him. I don't understand. I know how much goddamn money Robert Kraft has. Why are we penny pinching?
Because Robert Kraft.
He's scared of what the price tag on Drake is going to be.
Hey, you know how rich people stay rich?
Hoarding.
By not paying people like tons of money. That's how he stays rich.
Vita Vea signed.
Vita Vea signed today. Hey, speaking of lots of money, remember when everybody was asking for trades and they were like, I want out of here. And then everybody was like, never mind. And then they got a fat check. Yeah, that's what happened with Vita Vea. He got a fat check. Fat check.
$6 million more for just this year. 1 year, $30 million extension. So he's there for 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're never going to trade him. I just like that Vita Vea took it fucking serious. He was like, no, I'm getting my money or you get me the fuck out of here. I'll make a public trade request right now.
I love that he did it that way, though.
The Bucks are like, calm down. All right. Now Baker Mayfield's going to do it.
Baker absolutely should do it. Why wouldn't he do it?
Why wouldn't he? I just watched it work.
We've watched it work over and over again, though. It's not like the first time. Like, we've watched this work over and over again.
And especially as a quarterback.
You just got to do it. I don't think you can avoid it, especially with Baker. He wants the money, so I think that he's going to get his opportunity.
I don't think it's like they're going to sign him to a fucking 4, 5, 6 year deal. Like, it's probably going to be 2, 3 years, fat money, and then they'll revisit it at some point. But
NFL Draft Yoda Bill Workman says, you want to be the first to set the market or pay your player last.
Yep.
So I mean, they can move on. I don't think the quarterback room in Tampa looks great. Just
I
saying.
think it would like, I mean, they'd have to tank a season essentially, right? Like
Do
you have
they?
all of these guys
NFC South
like
is
for this year.
terrible.
They are
They could
terrible.
they could get 9 wins and still be drafting high and make the playoffs. It's, it's ridiculous. They're so bad. It's so bad. Um, all right, we gotta. You want to talk anything else NFL before we get to this draft? Because I've been looking forward to this. This has been
No,
fun.
I'm chilling. Let's do it.
It's been a fun exercise. All right. Um, the rule is we're drafting a team: quarterback, running back, couple of wide receivers, tight end, an O lineman, a D lineman, or a defensive player, I
I
guess.
just said defensive
You
player.
said defensive player. That works. Of
Mine's a secondary
of
guy.
guys who got all the hype, all the hype, and delivered none of the goods. Because we are in camp season, and camp season is
It's
only second.
overreaction season.
It's only second to Lion season, which is that everybody says it's free to say shit. Um, I have a team ready. I've got some backups ready to go if I need to.
Same.
I'm gonna get my quarterback out of the way early.
Yeah, I gave you the 1-1.
Gave me the 1-1, which I appreciate. We snake drafting this. You're gonna go
Oh yeah.
one to me. You go two. Okay.
Yep.
My quarterback is going to be Nathan Peterman. 2017 with the Bills. Came out, had a good camp, ready to roll, and then one of the most dubious career starts ever.
Did he have hype?
He had hype. He was 43 of 79, 453 yards.
All right.
But then he threw 5 picks in the first half. And then he never looked again. Never, ever again. His rookie preseason was solid. And he played well enough that Buffalo decided that they were going to give him a look over Tyrod Taylor. So hype enough.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hype enough. I'm gonna count it. You can argue it, but I'm taking
No, you're
Nate
good.
Peterman.
That means I can hold off on my quarterback.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go Kenny Galladay. Giants, Kenny
okay.
Galladay. Terrible 2 seasons with the Giants, 21 and 22. He signed a 4-year, $72 million contract. In 2021, he played 14 games. He caught 37 passes for just 500 yards and no touchdowns. The next year, he was benched and phased out of the offense when Brian Dable took over. He played 12 games, had only 6 receptions. His total output for the Giants, 4-year, $72 million contract, 43 receptions, 602 yards, and 1 touchdown across 26 games. That is $939,000 per catch from the $36 million that he actually netted from that contract.
Okay.
$900,000 a catch
That's
for
it.
Kenny Galladay.
No big
You were
deal.
supposed to come in and be the number 1 receiver, and you were unplayable.
Yeah.
And then my second pick, I'm going to take my defensive guy.
All right.
I'm going to go with Nnamdi Asomugha. Eagles Nnamdi.
Eagles Nnamdi Asomugha?
Eagles Nnamdi. He was
that was going to be the undefeated team. They were going to be the greatest ever.
They were the super team. It was
their backup quarterback was Vince
turf.
Young. And Mike Vick was on that, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, right?
That was the 3 quarterbacks they had.
Yeah, Vince Young. Yeah. I forgot Vic was there at that point too. 2011, Asomugha signed a 5-year, $60 million contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. It was $25 million guaranteed. He was released after just 2 seasons. He was the biggest free agent in the market. 2 years before that, he was like talked about with Darrelle Revis and that like vein of corner in the league, just shut down, locked down man corner. He didn't really fit in their scheme. They had him doing a bunch of zone and he just fell off hard as fuck. CBS did a ranking of the worst contracts of all time a couple years ago, and they ranked him at 7th.
Okay.
He is doing great now though.
Yeah.
It's like acting and making bank.
Yeah, good for him. I know I can leave my defensive player, so we're going to leave him. I'm going to go... God, do I go tight end here? I think I'm gonna go.
I think I only have one. I have two tight ends listed.
I'm gonna go tight end. I'm gonna go with our guy Zach Sudfeld. Because we have a lot of these on this list. I don't know if you know this. The mythical baby Gronk, undrafted 6'7" tight end, went to the Patriots, and everybody was on the hype machine immediately. He started 3 games, 3 targets, no catches, and they waived him like almost immediately. And then he finished the year with the Jets. He had 5 catches for 63 yards, no touchdowns.
Love that.
So all the hype, no. And then I'm gonna go to the O line here because it's interesting. I'm gonna go with a more recent guy. I'm gonna go Alex Leatherwood for the Raiders. He was a first rounder, went straight to the right tackle job. Every bit of news at a camp was he was beating Cleveland Farrell and Max Crosby. And then he started every single game and had 11 accepted offensive line penalties, including 7 false starts, one of the highest totals amongst all NFL linemen. And Las Vegas said, deuces, we're out.
Get him gone.
Get him gone.
I'm going to go with my running back. I'm going to take Lev Bell, Jets. Lev Bell.
Nice.
Short and disappointing.
After the holdout.
Yeah, after the holdout, like nobody wanted any part of him. The Jets were like, "Sign me up. I'll bring him in here." 4-year contract in March 2019, but he was cut just 19 months later. It was a $52.5 million deal with $35 million guaranteed. He had a terrible offensive line. He did not get along with Adam Gase. I just saw that clip today on Instagram. It popped up where he's talking about Adam Gase, and he's like, "It's 2nd and 9. I'm running a halfback dive. If it's 2nd and 9, I'm running a halfback dive." And they talk about Adam Gase doing coke in the office and shit. It's just a hilarious video. But he was awful with the Jets. They cut him after just 17 games. He had 3.3 yards per carry, 863 yards, and 4 touchdowns in that time. So a full season. Not what you want from your $52 million running back.
No, sir. And then it's you again.
It is me again. I got to fill in, make sure I remember who I'm taking here. I guess it doesn't really matter what I pick because we all have something. We have one of something each. I'm going to go with my tight end. I'm going to go O.J. Howard for the Bucks.
Okay.
High draft pick, 19th overall in 2017 by the Bucks. Totaled 129 catches, 1,800 yards, and 17 touchdowns in 6 seasons with the team.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy how long he stuck around for having 0 production and Cameron Brate being way better than him. Decent blocker, but he was injured with an Achilles during the Super Bowl year. Even when the Bucks were at their height, O.J. Howard was nowhere to be found. Also, the year that Jameis Winston had all of the picks, like 30 interceptions. Like 5 of them were off drops from O.J. Howard. It should have been receptions, and they just went straight to the other team because the guy was a fucking bum.
I'm going to go ahead and take my running back, O.J. Howard's a great call out, by the way. I'm going 2015 Lions.
My board is like guys that were good and then were awful somewhere else.
Yeah. My running back is going to be 2015 Lions, Amir Abdullah.
That's a great one.
First preseason appearance.
I had him in fantasy that year.
6 carries, 67 yards. Everybody was talking about how explosive he looked. And then his rookie year, he had 143 carries for 597 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 25 catches for 183 yards, so he wasn't like a complete bust. But somehow the guy that everybody thought
he hung around for a bit, but he was never a starting caliber running back.
But you thought he was gonna be. He ended up being a jag on a lot of teams.
He's on the Colts too.
Yeah, he was like a third.
I remember
back.
Seeing him on the Colts, being like, "Oh, it's my guy. He's still hanging on."
There's, I mean, he's one of those guys that like he made a career out of being the 3rd running back in the room or the 4th running back in the room, and like good for him. He still did better than I did on the NFL, so like we'll give him credit. But all the hype, and then I might as well go wide receiver here. I've got 2 wide receivers that I'm excited about. One of them is a Patriot. So I'm gonna leave the Patriot and see if you take the Patriot. I don't know if you have a Patriot or not.
I think I know which one you have. He's on my board, but I'm not taking him.
I'm gonna take 2014 Titans Justin Hunter.
That's a good one too.
10 catches,
Well,
217 yards, 2 touchdowns, including a 4 reception, 111 game with the 2 tutties against New Orleans. 6'4", athletic receiver. Looked like a breakout. Was going to be the guy. 28 catches on 67 targets for just under 500 yards. His
I
catch
was
rate
thinking
was
Kendall Hunter at first.
41%. And that sends it back to you for your last 2 picks.
All right, so I got my quarterback left and my lineman. I know
Yeah.
I have I still
No,
have a receiver
you have a
to do
receiver. Yep.
too.
And I have a receiver and my defensive player.
I'm gonna save my quarterback for last, I think. My offensive tackle, I'm gonna do Nate Solder. Actually,
Okay.
no, fuck it. I'm going with my other one. I'm doing Jawan James from the Broncos.
Okay.
I'm
We'll
not
go
going to
Juwan
disrespect
James.
my guy Nate Solder like that. I thought about it. He's on my board. He was horrible with the Giants, but I'm going Jawan James. March 13th, 2019, James signed a 4-year, $51 million deal with the Broncos. He played in 3 games in 2019. Then he had a knee injury in week 1. On August 3rd, 2020, he announced he was opting out of the 2020 season due to the pandemic. And then on May 4th, 2021, James tore his Achilles tendon while training away from the team facility and never played for the team again. He filed a $15 million lawsuit against the Broncos in June 2021, also due to the Achilles tendon injury that
Yep.
was sustained not with the team. They settled for 1.09 million. So that was extra money that they had to pay as well because he ended up suing them and they had to settle with him.
Just more
Um,
money.
but just 3 games, 4 years, 51 million, and you end up playing in 4 games.
Brutal.
Also, there was a story that the Dolphins, when the Broncos ended up signing him, that they were laughing when they saw the deal. They're like, "No fucking way you gave him that much money. We just drafted Laramie Tunsil because he was dog shit."
I love it. And give us your quarterback. Who do you got last at the quarterback position?
Are we doing 1 receiver or 2?
2.
Okay, I still have a receiver then too.
That makes sense.
I only drafted Galladay.
Yes, because I have the next 2 picks, and then you'll end the draft.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
So my wide receiver, I'm gonna go with. I got so many here. I'm gonna do Percy Harvin Seahawks.
Okay.
The guy made $42 million during his 8-year career. When he was traded to the Seahawks in 2013 from the Vikings, it was for a 1st and 7th round pick. So decent draft capital. And they signed him immediately to a 6-year, $67 million extension. He played basically not at all for the Seahawks. He did have a kick return in the Super Bowl that they won.
Mm-hmm.
For a touchdown.
Yep.
So like I'm sure some fans would argue that that is worth the money just in itself. A crucial touchdown in a Super Bowl. It would be for me, but the amount of money that they threw to a guy who really couldn't stay on the field with the Vikings, had an extensive injury history, and then they ended up having to trade him because he couldn't stay healthy and he was getting into fights with Golden Tate and Doug Baldwin. Which Golden Tate, understandable. That guy wants to fight all the time. How are you fighting
100%.
Doug Baldwin?
Doug Baldwin, much respect to my guy. The fantasy legend.
Percy Harvin was electric in Madden.
Yes, he was. I'm going to go defensive player here and end with my wide receiver. And then I got a ton of honorable mentions that I want to
Yeah,
toss
I got
out.
a bunch too.
Aaron Mabin, 2009 with the Bills. He was the number 11 overall pick. Got into preseason action, sacked Big Ben in his debut. And then he got another preseason sack, forced fumble, and Buffalo was touting like, holy shit, we got our next like pass rusher. And then he played 16 games in the regular season for 18 combined total tackles, no sacks. and then he had no sacks again in 2010, and then Buffalo cut him. So from 11th overall
Oh,
to
he's a
cut,
Paterno boy.
yeah, cut 2 years is brutal. And my final guy that I'm putting on the team is Rainbows and Unicorns. It's Kembrell Tompkins.
I loved him.
Undrafted guy. He was catching passes.
Game-winning touchdown against the Saints.
I was there live for the game. I was
Incredible.
in the stadium for that game. It was phenomenal. Everybody was leaving. Also, Edelman died or Amendola died on the sidelines that day. He got crushed. Like he just got absolutely hammered. And that's when you knew, like that's when I realized how ruthless in-stadium fans were compared to the like regular fans I had dealt with. Because they were just like, get that guy out of here. Also, they were mad shit-talking Brady for not winning the game yet.
Get the human spatula.
Yeah.
Get the man off the field.
Kembrell Tompkins, so undrafted, 8 catches, 116 yards against the Lions in preseason. Led the Patriots receivers in preseason in catches, yards, and media was talking about this is going to be like the next guy. Tom has finally got a wide receiver. And he finished with 32 catches on 69 targets, 466 yards, 4 touchdowns, one of which I witnessed in the stadium live.
So I had 2 Patriots written down at receiver. Neither was Kembrell Tompkins, but I do love him.
Yeah.
I had Aaron Dobson written down. Actually, 3. I had Aaron Dobson written down.
Yep.
I had N'Keal Harry written down,
Absolutely.
and I had I'm blanking on the last one. Oh, Malcolm Mitchell.
Okay. Good choices.
But my quarterback, my last pick, I'm between 2. And I think this is probably the position I had the most honorable mentions at. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Russell Wilson. It's a final pick. Because I'm taking Broncos, let's ride Russell Wilson.
Oh, the hype is there.
He came in to be the franchise QB in Denver. They sent the fucking haul back to Seattle that they just built a Super Bowl team with. 22 first-round pick, 2022 second-round pick, a 5th in that same draft, a 2023 first, and a 2023 second, plus Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, and Drew Lock in exchange for Russell Wilson.
And then they paid him a
fourth-round pick. Then they gave him a 5-year extension with $161 million guaranteed money. He played 2 years and then was cut for a record-breaking $85 million dead cap hit. His stats in Denver were also atrocious. Like the whole thing. The other one I had on my list that I was between was Deshaun Watson, which is essentially the same thing, but with that one has crimes.
Yes. I know you're pulling up the stats there.
Yeah, I think I lost him, so it's fine.
The Russell Wilson era, Broncos country, let's ride, was abysmal. It was absolutely the worst it's ever been. I have
32 touchdowns, 19 picks, and he had 6,500 passing yards. He had like barely over 3,000 passing yards each year in Denver. Which was like the MO, right? Like he's supposed to be this deep ball quarterback. Is what he was great at in Seattle, and then he was Captain Checkdown in Denver, where the air is literally designed for you to throw deep.
I had some guys that were set aside that I think we should absolutely mention. My honorable mentions. I'm going to start with.
Let's go through maybe by position. You give me your quarterbacks. I'll give quarterbacks.
I don't have any other quarterbacks that I have on my list.
I'll throw some names out.
Yeah, you throw your quarterback names out.
I Brock Osweiler.
Texans.
Texans. Yep. After he like filled in for Peyton Manning, looked fucking great with Denver, and then was awful.
That's my reference for short. That's my Malik Willis contract. Reference when people are like, he doesn't have a large sample size, and I'm like, this is the Brock Osweiler deal where he played good for like 4 games and he got like $80 million in a contract.
I remember where I was when I saw that contract. I was hanging out with a bunch of people, and we like all saw it and we're like, what the fuck, he got how much? Like even acknowledging that he played well with the Broncos.
But also he wasn't going to make that money. So
Nick Foles with the Jags.
Yep.
I had Matt Flynn, Kirk Cousins, And then I also put Drew Bledsoe on there because he signed a massive deal, was supposed to be the guy, and then got hurt and never saw the field again.
Do you consider Gardner Minshew on that list?
I bought into it. I have a Gardner Minshew shirt
I
right
love
fucking
Minshew.
here,
I know.
actually.
I know we do. I know, but
But
I'm just saying.
I never thought he was going to be like some star. I thought he'd be a solid starting quarterback.
I think
So
he
I guess to
qualifies.
some degree,
I got a
I would.
boatload
I
of
don't
running
hate it.
backs. If you want
I
some
think
running
I
backs,
have. I have the least amount of running backs. So hit me.
Christine Michael, 2013 to 2016, freak athlete. It was always going to be this guy, never the guy.
Good running back name.
Darwin Thompson,
Don't
2019.
remember him.
Oh, he's an Andy Reid guy. He was with the Chiefs. Explosive rookie. Almost everyone in fantasy had him, and then he had 128 yards rushing as a rookie. And Damian Williams and Shady McCoy still ahead of him. Monty Ball. Remember
That's a
Monty
good
Ball in
shout. I
2014?
do.
Peyton offense, as in Peyton Manning's offense. And he was expected to inherit Denver's backfield after Noshawn Moreno left. 172 rushing yards in 2014. And then he got hurt. And then CJ Anderson took over, and then he never got it again. One of my favorite running back names ever, Bishop Sankey.
Yep. Definitely was in on Bishop Sankey.
Yeah.
Titans.
He was the first running
I
back
had him in
drafted in the
fantasy.
year.
He was my first Amir Abdullah.
Yeah. 569 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns as a rookie. And then he was out of Tennessee in 2 years. Carrion
He was dog
Johnson
shit. Was
for
all
the
over him,
Lions.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
He had
Royce,
like one decent year, didn't he?
he did, yeah.
Or was he bad the whole time?
No, he was injured after 8 games. He never came back
Right.
after that. He was okay. He had 403 rushing yards. And Royce Freeman with Denver in 2018. And then Philip Lindsay. Remember Philip Lindsay came in and he was like,
Yeah, the
nah,
Broncos.
I'm taking
Then
it.
he signed with, what was it, the Texans?
Yeah, I think it was the Texans. Yeah, Freeman had 521 yards. Lindsay had 1,037. So that's my running backs.
My other one was DeMarco Murray, only the Eagles tenure.
Okay.
Because they signed him to like a fat contract. He was fucking awful because they're making him run up the middle because Chip Kelly's an idiot. Yeah, 5-year, $42 million contract. He had 700 yards and 6 touchdowns, and then he went to the Titans where he immediately revitalized his career. He had like 1,300 yards and 9 tutties the next year.
Amazing. I only have a couple of wide receivers.
I had
Dorial
the ones I
Green
read from the
Beckham.
Pats. That's a good one.
Kevin White from 2015.
Yep.
He was going to
Bears.
be a big
Ba-
guy.
Or you go to Baylor?
I think so. And then Dante Pettis in
No,
2019.
he was West Virginia, wasn't he?
Maybe.
West Virginia.
Dante Pettis, 2019. Kyle Shanahan publicly
Yeah,
talked
he's
him
West
up
Virginia.
after a good finish. And then he had 11 catches for 109 yards and basically disappeared. That's all my honorable mentions. I don't have anybody else. So
I had
whatever you got
Browns,
left.
Andre Rison, Raiders, Javon Walker. I had the Patriots ones that I said. I wrote Henry Ruggs on here, but it was in bad taste.
I don't know if that's not his fault. He did crimes.
And then tight end, I had Eric Ebron with
That's a-
OJ Howard and Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer is a good one. Michael Mayer is a great one.
Like they drafted it. Was he first or second round?
was-
Either way, it was high.
It was high.
And then they immediately drafted the best tight end in the league after, and he
Yeah, they were
hasn't
like-
seen the field at all.
Nah, never mind.
Yeah, actually, we're good.
We're
I
fine.
don't care if you're good or not, but you will not be seeing the field here.
Yeah.
And then I said my tackles, Nate Solder, and I had Bryant McKinney after he got fat and lazy.
Shout him out. Man just likes
And
barbecue.
then-
Leave me be.
Defense, I had J.C. Jackson with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Similar to Osawa, just played a different style there and was terrible at it. Hainsworth, obviously. But
Albert
he
Hainsworth,
was
yeah.
off limits because we like kind of used him to define what was going on.
Yep.
Yeah, some bangers.
Yeah, it was it's fun. It's a good time. Who do you think had the worst team? Let us know in the comments. Uh, we will post them on socials. Maybe if I can remember to get yours sent to me, then I'll post them on socials and you can vote who had the all-time bust team.
Duds.
You got
NFL
a
duds.
headline of the week and a Stone story to get us out of here.
Yeah, my headline of the week, Hoffman actually posted in the Discord, shout him out. The Pablo Pledge-Scabar. Did you see the story at
I
Penn
did.
State? Wild stuff. Guy was just straight trapping out of the fucking fraternity house.
He
He's
just
having
said,
pledges cut and bag up cocaine. It was like 14 people got arrested for it. It
he
was
said,
wild.
"Fuck it, we'll do it live."
I forgot to write how much money he was making down, but it was a lot.
It was a lot.
There's a lot of cocaine going around.
There's
They
a
also
lot
put
of
the
cocaine.
one of my favorite parts of the story is that said they the fraternity that was doing it is on an interim suspension. I was like, what does that mean?
How do you get an interim?
Like everyone move out for a couple weeks till the heat dies down. We'll get you back in there. Don't worry about it. There's been so much cocaine there. It's Penn State.
They just chill out. Okay, just take a B. We got to clean this up. Unbelievable.
Then my Stone story tonight is in Auckland,
All right,
New Zealand.
let's go to New Zealand.
A parking company has apologized to an Auckland woman after they issued a parking ticket to her. 54-year-old collapsed in the car park of the New World supermarket in Orewa, and which I'm now going to refer to as NWO from here on out, because it's mentioned a couple times. And we love the NWO. Her
Yes,
father,
we do.
Keith Wilkinson, told Stuff magazine that staff were quick to provide assistance and privacy screens, but it was a stranger who immediately took control and performed chest compressions when she could not find a pulse. He was quoted as saying that the stranger just melted away once my daughter had regained a pulse and nobody got to thank her. That's Batman shit. That's vigilante stuff. That's good imagery.
Can we acknowledge Stuff magazine as a great magazine title?
What's in here? Stuff.
That's a great magazine title.
Thing. It says Stuff Daily.
Of course, I love that. I'm always looking for stuff, and when am I looking for it? Daily,
Daily, constantly.
every day.
What if we post an article at night? Well, that's night stuff.
That's night stuff. They talk about that's a different magazine. I need your daily stuff.
He told Stuff the paramedics told family that his daughter's heart had stopped, and momentarily she was technically dead. His daughter was then taken to North Shore Hospital by ambulance in her car, which was allowed to remain in the car park for 90 minutes. That's there. This is a strict rule, Armchair. 90 minutes. This car was not moved for 5.5 hours. And let me tell you, the parking company, not a
Didn't like
fan.
it.
Doesn't care if she was dead or not. That is not
Too long.
90 minutes.
Too
They
long.
issued her a ticket for $80. Because that's the fine. It says it clearly on the parking lot. These are the rules. They explained the circumstances with help from the supermarket. They also hopped in and were like, these are some extraordinary circumstances. Like maybe let's take it easy here. And they said, fine, we'll reduce the fee to $30. Which is, I know this is in New Zealand, but that's good old fashioned American capitalism right there.
Yes, it is. We're gonna get our money one way or another.
Like I was legally dead. It's like, and the fee would have translated to your next of kin. Like we were getting our $80 one way or another. You're lucky we're knocking it down to 30. You're lucky we don't just fucking kill you again for it, because this is unacceptable. It says 90 minutes, 90-minute parking. But their reply to her was, Smart Compliance Management has been contracted to provide fair and equal opportunity for parking at this here car park. This is why a maximum stay time limit applies. Customers are entitled to 90 minutes of parking. Your vehicle is parked for 341 minutes. Having considered your appeal in detail, say that fucking 5 times fast, we have decided to uphold the breach notice as we believe that it was correctly issued in accordance with the terms and condition advertised within the area concerned. Just fantastic lawyer jargon, which basically amounts to go fuck yourselves.
Hey, you don't want to get fined? Don't park
Move
there.
your car.
Just
Yeah.
move your
Maybe
car.
you should have taken the car to the hospital instead of the fucking ambulance. Get this thing out of my parking lot.
You
It's
ever
like, was
consider
it there
that?
or was it not there? Because I have video footage of it being there for approximately 341 minutes. Just absolutely not budging, and I respect the fuck out of that.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate
What
it.
a whole bunch of real pricks to just like. Do you think it was some AI response, or do you think they actually took it to
No, I
like
think they took it to a legal team. I think they absolutely
and
took it to a
they were
legal team.
like, "No, we're getting our $80."
Yeah, they were
They
like, no,
paid
but she
more
still
for their
broke the rules.
lawyer to give them. Yeah,
If we let this person get away with dying in the parking lot and keeping their car there, we got to let everybody who dies in the parking lot leave their
I
car
just picture
there.
the lawyer coming in and being like, "Was the car in the parking lot or was the car not in the parking lot?" They're
Yeah,
like, "Well, the car was in the parking lot." He's like, "I rest my case. It was $80."
that's it. Workman in the chat noted that Penn State took the whiteout to a different level, and that deserves a slow clap. And then he also
For sure.
commented, "Stuff after dark."
Stuff after
Stuff
dark is
after
great.
dark is good. Yeah. If you don't know, I am
Stuff
currently
magazine. What do we call it?
stuff. I am currently petitioning the internet to give me a college football team to ride or die with forever. And the contenders are as follows: Tennessee, Clemson, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, Florida, Miami, Oklahoma, LSU, Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State, Notre Dame,
I vote Penn
Houston,
State for no reason.
West Virginia, Georgia, and Florida State. Tennessee has a very strong case right now. I believe I'm being sent some swag from Tennessee, which will
Little Rocky Top.
absolutely sway my vote.
You got a little recruiting package.
I can be bought. This is the age of NIL. You want me to be on your team? You can buy me.
You got a little
cheap,
Saban
dude.
on the side.
Little NIL never hurt anybody. Let's go Vols. Bill is pushing hard to get me on the Vols side. So if you want to vote on that, the poll will
Bill's
be
the
up for
fucking-
3 days on Instagram.
Bill's the Rocky Top bag man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good time. I will have a winner before week 1 of the college football season, and that'll be it. We'll rock the gear and we'll go hard. I'm going to learn the history and figure out the school and talk about all the greats as if I've been a fan my whole life. You will see full commitment. I'm not half-assing anything. In the words
Penn
of Ron
State's asking
Swanson,
for full commitment to
the
product.
I am whole-assing one thing. Oh my God.
What a guy.
Oh my God. Jeff, first of all,
on the way out.
Look at that. New
Jack, I'm glad you're alive, by the way.
Yeah, seriously, we haven't seen you in a long time. First of all,
I need pics.
I can't believe this, but did you see that we had a new alert across the screen?
I did. My screen is very small, but I did see it.
We are upgraded. Also, we got an alert noise, which I appreciate. Jack, with the here's to the Raiders not going to the Super Bowl. Buddy, you've got the Dodgers. What do you want? Like, you get one.
Yeah, you can't have everything. I had everything for 20 plus years, and it's fantastic, but it's only us that's allowed to do it.
You can't have it all. You got Shohei Ohtani and whatever he's betting on. So anyway, drop back in the Discord. We miss you. We want to see that. We're out of here. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Welcome back to Shohei's Picks.
Hey, we are, I think we're 3 weeks away. 3 Sundays away. Is that right? 23rd, 30th. Yeah. I think September
That's
6th.
Scary. I need to shift gears.
Yeah, we need to lock in.
I'm way too deep in the baseball.
We're coming. Listen, Sunday shows are back. 3 weeks, 3 Sundays from now.
Yep.
We're back. We're live. So don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be here. I'll be here, awake and ready to roll, and Dubs will eventually show up, ready to roll.
Sure will.
He might be hungover. We don't know. We're gonna find out.
The beauty of it is that we find bets live on the air.
Oh, we
see them in real time.
We don't just find bets. We find bangers.
Because I'm waking up, going straight from my bed back there to this here computer and turning the record button on.
And we
sifting through DraftKings.
Certified bangers is what we do. We do it live. I can't wait for it, to be honest. I'm so pumped for it. So All right, that's it.
That
Let's get
first
out of
one's
here.
gonna hit like straight fucking black tar.
Yeah, we know how to get you, Bill. You know that. We'll be there. We'll be live. There'll be guest appearances, I'm sure. Football season, long season. We do this every week, so. All right, that's going to be it for us this week. We appreciate
Pick a
you.
Sunday, Jack.
Yeah, yeah. We will absolutely get a collab going on. For Dubs, I'm Armchair. We'll see you next week.